What's up, my good people? So I got home today and I had to go run an errand, and I thought, let me look up and see what I can see today. So as I was doing that, I noticed that the sun and the moon were out at the same time. So I want to show you guys that. I live in Texas, outside of Fort Hood, in a town called Killeen. And so this happens all the time. So I'm gonna just turn my camera around and show you guys what I'm looking at. So as you can see, this is the sun over here, and I'm standing in a church parking lot. And so I'm gonna pan my camera around because I'm on my cell phone and show you guys the location of the moon. If you look right here where I'm starting to walk towards, that is the moon right down there just above those bushes. And I'll try to get it. If you look and see, it's like right by that pole. Let's see if I can zoom in maybe. Oh, I'm losing it. Here we go. There it is. Right there is the moon, right by the bushes in the middle. It is moving with those clouds, and I'm going to turn the camera around and show you again that I can also see the sun right over there just cresting through some clouds. It is a beautiful thing to see, but at the same time, this is one of the reasons why I know for sure that the earth is flat and the cosmology that they gave us is false, because this should be an impossibility on a globe model. On one side there should be total darkness and the moon should be out, and one side the sun should be out, and on the opposite side of the world, the moon that I'm actually looking at right over here in the corner of those bushes right there should be on the opposite side of the world according to what they tell us, according to their cosmology, but it's not. As you can see, the moon is right there in its falsetto, almost full by those clouds, and as I turn around, I can also see the sun right there. Hard to miss, you know, and the fact that they keep lying and hiding this lends no credibility to them at all when I can see both the sun and the moon at the same time. So that tells you right there that they have no credibility and that they're lying. I mean, look at that. It's a beautiful sun. I'm gonna walk out, but I'm at a high enough vantage point that I can see the hospital from here where I live, and out there is a water tower of the next town, and that town is called Harker Heights. Okay, let me zoom in just a little bit for you guys. That town is called Harker Heights, and I can actually see all the way over to Harker Heights to a building just under that water tower, and that should be an impossibility. I can also see some of the military buildings and housing on post from where I'm at, and it's pretty far distance out there, you guys. As I've zoomed in my camera, you can see there's the sun. There where that water tower is a town called Harker Heights, and there is part of the military base, and you can see military buildings and housing out there as I've zoomed in. And I'm standing at the same vantage point as I would say almost the top of some trees. Okay, and this should not be visible, okay, standing where I'm at on the ground, to be able to see the moon in that location and the sun in this location, as well as see to another town that is about 30 minutes away, you guys. If I go even further, I can see even more. It's just absolutely ridiculous how much I can see at this vantage point just by zooming in on the camera on my phone. As you can see, there's a Fort Hood water tower right there. Okay, and I can see all of this from where I'm at, and it should be an impossibility because it's like 20 minutes away, okay, that I've zoomed in on. And I'm gonna zoom back out. So that kind of gives you an idea about how far out I am. Now, I am close to 190, business 190. And this little road that is off of here is Tremere, okay? And if I go to the road, you can see I'm gonna use this in further experiments. I can see down this road. As you can see, it's a pretty good distance. People at the light, not going over a curve, but just moving further out of vantage point, okay, in relation to those objects. I'm just turning around to the other part of the road, and it's about a mile to that light, okay, you guys? Let me zoom back out so you can get a better idea of the distance as we follow cars down this road. And I often do this. I just come out and I look at how much I'm actually able to see, you know, and it's amazing. It's amazing how much I'm able to see. The fact that I can see the sun set from my vantage point. It's a beautiful view every night, and all I have to do is just zoom in and I can clearly see another town that's about 30 minutes away from where I'm at, okay? And also be able to see the sun, which is now behind some clouds, so I can't really show it to you unless I try to find it again. But I just wanted to jump on real quick and show you guys that. You'll see me do more of these type of videos because I drive about 30 minutes to work every day and have a good visual point at certain heights on my drive. But the one that I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna show you me driving to work, how much I'm actually able to see, as well as what time of day it is, and be able to show you where the sun and the moon are in the video on my drive to and from work, because there's a lot that I'm able to see, just like I was able to zoom in there and see that two other towns. Basically, there's another town right after Harker Heights called Belton, and then Temple, and you can clearly see both of those. So, you know, I'll be doing more of this on my drives, just so you guys can get an idea of how flat it actually is out here, because I can see clearly this town that I live in on my way from work in the evenings, because it's lit up. I can see it the entire drive that I take every day back and forth to work. And so I'm going to do a video on that so you guys can see that. And you know, collecting these proofs is crucial to us actually developing a map that works for everybody, so that we have a good vantage point when we start doing other experiments to show and prove actually where we live, and so that we can make maps that fit our model and show that we're not out here, you know, talking out the side of our neck. We actually have valid proofs about the fact that we know that we don't live on a spinning ball that's hurling through space at 1,000 miles per hour. Just doesn't make any sense. So that's it for now. I'll be joining you guys whenever I possibly can. I'll just jump on now that I know that I can do it from my phone, and it seems to be working good. I'll catch up with you guys later. Thanks for stopping through and experiencing this with me. I'll see you guys later. Peace and love, everybody.